What's up, engineers? Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the headlight assemblies on this 2004 Nissan Altima. So this basically works from 2002 to 2004 Nissan Altimas. So we're going to be doing this headlight and the driver's side headlight over here. This one's even worse, so we're going to be replacing it with these new ones over here. So I got these off Amazon. They're nice, crystal clear. They're also black. They're going to be looking really nice and set the look off this car. So we're going to be changing out this headlight and this headlight. It's really simple. We just got to get a few stuff off under the bumper, take the bumper off, and then take off the lights. So we're also going to be installing some new LED bulbs just to make these headlights look even better. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to install these headlights. So let's get started. So we're going to be going from this to this. So first things first, we're going to start by removing the two bolts off the headlight here. So you can see there's one right there and there's another one right there. They're both 10 millimeters, so just use your impact gun. That's one. And that's two. Now, as you can tell here, this one's broken over here, but it doesn't matter because we still need to remove it because the new one is going to have this part attached, not broken like mine. But now that those two bolts are off, we can go ahead and remove the plastic clips that hold on the grill. So there's going to be one right here. There should be one right here, but this is not in place. There should be one right there too, and over there, but there's none. There's only one holding on. So we're just going to take this one that's holding on, and then I'm going to show you how to remove the bumper, starting by unscrewing. There's like a Phillips head screw here that holds on the bumper. So I'm going to show you how to remove that after I take off this clip. So to take this little plastic clip off, all you got to do is just come down here with the flathead screwdriver, pop it off, and then the clip can come right off just like that. So now that the grill is completely loose, just like that, we can set it aside here. Now I'm going to show you how to remove the two screws that are holding on the bumper. Don't know if you can see, but there's a screw right there, that one, and there's one back there, but you can't really see it well. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the wheel to the left just so we get more room to remove those two screws. Now that the wheels moved to the left a little bit, now we can get more access, and let me show you what screw I was talking about. So if we come down here, you see that one? That's one, and there's one way back there. I don't know if you can see it. Over there, that screw, we got to remove these two. So we're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver just to remove these. That's what I got right here. So I'm going to remove those screws real quick, and then I'm going to show you how to do the rest because there's other stuff that we need to remove down there too. Now that those two screws are off, there's going to be a screw underneath the bumper right here. As you can see, it's also a Phillips head. Remove that. And it's the same thing for the other side as well. Just so you know, it's the same thing. There's two little screws right there, one right there, and the bottom as well. So we're going to remove this one, and then we're going to take off the stuff under just to get the bumper off. Now that all three screws are removed, this can just simply move off out of the way just a little bit. So we need to move this out of the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another one right here too. Let's see, where's it at? Right there. There's another one right there too. So I'm going to remove that real quick, and then we can get the headlight out. So now that the bumper's out of the way, you don't have to take the bumper completely off. You can just set it aside just like that. There's going to be two more bolts holding in. So there's one right there, and there's one down there. Those are two 10 millimeters, so go ahead and remove those, and then we can unplug the wires from the headlight and take the headlight out. So now that bolts have been loosened up, we can just take them out. Just one. And down here, there's another one, and that's two. Now the whole headlight is completely ready to come out, so what we gotta do is we're gonna carefully just move it like that, move it out of the way from the bumper. And we can go ahead and disconnect the wires that hold on to bulbs. So we're gonna disconnect the bulb wires. So this one is very simple. I already have LEDs in here, but I'm probably just gonna use these same LEDs and wait till the other ones burn. Just use these LEDs, and I'm gonna wait till these burn out to put the other ones in. But for now, we're just gonna use these LEDs. So just take off this cover right here, twist it, and then for this bulb, I'm gonna take out the little LED thing. So for this bulb, there's a little tab here. You just push it down and move it out the side. And this whole thing can come off, and the bulb comes right out. Now for this one's just a twist bulb, so we just take it off like that. The bulb comes off. Now the whole bulb housing is still in there, so we're just gonna take it off with a screwdriver in a second, but now we just gotta disconnect this. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I can't do it one-handed, but what you do is you disconnect this, and then we're gonna disconnect this over here. Well, I don't think you have to disconnect it actually. I think you just gotta unplug it from the, yeah, you don't gotta disconnect it, just unplug these little the headlight bulb, just unplug it from there. And then we can unplug the headlight from here too. Let's see, where's the headlight? Alright, Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the headlight and remove all this wire so we can get the headlight out of the way. And check out that difference. That's the new one, and that's the old one. Look how ugly and foggy and oxidized it is. This one looks a lot more clear. I like the black tint on it. So we're going to go ahead and get the bulbs in. As you can see, I got the bulbs here. I took them off the old one. So we're just going to flip this over. Alright, so now there's going to be a little seal here. Just take that off. This is so that water or something doesn't get in there and oxidize the headlight. So that's the high beam. So this is going to be for the high beam. So let's just get this installed. Let me get this bulb assembled up, and then we're going to install it into that slot. So this bulb will just simply go in like this. Make sure it goes in good. So the big part, which is that one, goes inside the big part. And then we can twist it. It's a little hard to do it one-handed, but we gotta twist it and then just lock it into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll do the low beam, which is this one. So I got the high beam bulb in. Now we're gonna do the low beam one. So this will just go in like this. Move this, take this out of the way, slide the bulb in, and then we just gotta get this whole clip around the headlight and then lock it into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now that I got it around, all we gotta do now is get the little connectors here, and we're just going to connect the headlight connectors to these. So the black one goes with the black one, and I'm guessing that the red one goes with the gray one since it's colored, and the black one's just pure black. So that's my guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug these in. We'll get this capped on back on, and then we can go ahead and get the headlight and slide it in. Now that the headlight's in and positioned, as you can see, all the bolt holes are lined up. That one, the one down here is lined up, and the one over here, I already got one in just so the headlight doesn't move. And also I forgot, there's a little clip. It should be in right now, but that clip should go inside that hole. And the bottom should be lined up too, which it is. Perfect. So now we just gotta get all 4 bolts back in. I already got one in, so we just gotta get 3 more in. Once those are in, put the bumper back on. We'll do the other side, and then we'll peel off all of this stuff. So the headlight's all bolted in. As you can see, I got that one, we got that one. We got the one right there and the one right there. It's all bolted in, mounted up. We can get the bumper back on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by carefully pulling it up and pushing it back on. We might have to move just a cover, the plastic wrapper, just a little bit up so that just so that the bumper fits. I don't want to remove it yet because I want to save that for the satisfying part. So we're just gonna get this on, just like that. Now we gotta line this part up, which should be lined up already. We just gotta get this all the way back in. So we just gotta screw in the first bottom ones here so that this holds on. So there's gonna be 2 screws from that one and that one, which I already took off. So we're gonna get this screwed in, and then we're gonna align this part over here. So I won't be showing you this side because it's literally the same thing. But with the power of editing, this is the before and the after. Great, we are done. Now for the most satisfying part, which completes the finished job product, the peeling. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that looks so crystal clear. Look at this. We'll do this one too. Oh yeah, look how crystal clear that looks. This headlight set the car off. Check that out. These headlights are nice. And we are done. So that's what the headlights look like now. These headlights just look so much better. I can't stop talking about them, but they are so nice. But anyways, that is how you install headlights on a 2002 to 2006 Nissan Altima. This process was actually the most simplest thing I ever done. It's very easy, just a few screws on the bumper. You just take the bolts out the headlights come out, you put the bolts back in, and new headlight, bolt it back up, put the bumper on. It's that simple. So make sure to leave a like on this video if it was helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, because I noticed that some of you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. But if you have any car questions, you can leave them down below in the comments section, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. And look at these headlights.